Hello, this is Sibyl Harmony, and this is a political video. We're going to look at the meeting that JD had with the cabinet. What were they really talking about? Battle for the midterms, the clown show in Congress, questioning people that don't really have anything to do with what's going on, and also the Tulsi Gabbard putting out information on Obama and what that's about. So I'm also want to talk about the files, Epstein, and that foreign governments, foreign agents have information on 45, particularly countries starting with an R. So yeah, so you can try to cover this up, which is what JD and the cabinet were talking about. They have many agendas at their meeting. They didn't really want it to get out. They wanted it to kind of go away, but it got out that they were meeting, and they wanted to put to bed this whole Epstein scandal. And so they're looking at that. They know that it's chaotic. What just stuff is coming out. Foreign countries have information on the current occupant in the White House. So, and other, yes, maybe different officials. Okay. So it isn't just Ghislaine and Maxwell, who he conveniently had transferred to minimum security prison, a sex offender, who is a real sex offender. She's a real, some people say, oh, she was controlled by Epstein. Well, maybe so, but that doesn't make it, you can't, just because someone's controlling you, if you commit rape, if you sex traffic people, doesn't mean you can just say, well, it's their fault. I didn't know, I was just in love. And, which I believe she was. But I also feel like she was very controlling too. I think he had control over her. When I look at her, I see abandonment issues with her. I think she submitted to him and used her money and her influence to help him in whatever way she could. But she is obviously very guilty. I actually feel like she is not safe there. I feel like someone could try to take her out. Let's look at that. So I wasn't going to do that, but that's just, I'm channeling. My guides are giving me messages. So I try to get everything in that I talk about, but sometimes when I'm channeling, all the things that I mentioned, and they kind of like blend into each other a little bit. So, but let's look at, is she safe in there? Because I see a woman, like somebody with a long, because they don't have cameras there. They don't have barbed wire fence and, alarm, or like they do in a maximum prison. Like you can walk in and out of that place. And that may be by design because they'd like her to shut her up or get rid of her. She obviously clearly wants a pardon. I saw that she would be moved to a different prison, but I didn't realize I didn't know where that was. Now we know where it is. It's in Texas, Club Fed. So she might be a little bit worried, and she probably should be, because a lot of people don't like her, and she has information, but also foreign governments have information on the Epstein files. So it's just a chaotic mess. And so JD and some of the cabinet members recognize the chaos, and so they have this meeting to try to organize some things, because the current occupant in the White House, whatever you want to call him, the orange one or whatever, can't really make a decision and follow through with that, because he just says whatever he feels in the moment. So you can't really make a plan with him, and everything is chaotic. On one hand, he likes that, because if everybody is in chaos, then he thinks he's in control. It does put him in control in a weird way. That's what abusers do to people. They get you in chaos, confused and unsure about yourself, so that they are in control. But they recognize that this looks really bad. JD and the other cabinet members, what's her name, that older lady who's not the press secretary, but and so this is highly unusual to have them meeting with the DOJ and the FBI, and it's, really stinks to high hoo-hoo. And they said, oh, no, we're meeting to talk about firing FBI agents or something, which is also never been done. And it's like planning a coup. They are taking over. They are in the process of taking over our government, and they will do anything they feel like, anything they can get away with, they will do, so that they win the midterms and they stay in power, because they're all breaking the law and going to end up in big trouble if they can't pull this off. And their poll numbers are awful, so they're desperate. They're meeting. What are we going to do about this? How do we get rid of this Epstein? But they covered that up. I see it, that was covered up, but that was like probably a third of what they were talking about is the Epstein files. And so they can't really make a plan. They want to make a plan. They want to start discrediting the women. That's what they want to do. Discrediting the people who were preyed upon as children that are now women. They want to discredit them. Nobody's calling them to Congress. Nobody's, why aren't they being interviewed on mainstream TV? Why aren't they being called to Congress? The victims, the people who were hurt, or at least their lawyers to stand up for them and say what really happened, so we can get to the bottom of what really happened. Even that guy, Alex Acosta, I think his name was, who gave Epstein a sweetheart deal for being a sex predator, where he could just check in at jail at night and then was let off. Okay, so that guy hasn't been called into Congress, but we'll look at that clown show. Let's get back to what I was talking about, Ghislaine. I see it looks like a woman with, for entertainment purposes only, with a long gun. Like at first I'm like, is this her? Like, are they putting in a double? Because it looked like her. Let's use the cards here, because this is some crazy stuff. And yeah, so she could easily be gotten rid of. That would get rid of a lot of their problems, because actually they want to pardon her, but she's not planning on waiting till the end of, with his health the way it is and everything that's going on in the midterms, she's not planning on waiting around for another 3 years, if she can even live in this place without somebody offing her. Because you've noticed a lot of these people from the Epstein, like mysteriously commit suicide, which, come on. For entertainment purposes only. I mean, I saw that right when it happened. Like, he did not kill himself. I'm sorry. What? And Bill Bardo, sorry, Mr. Bill Barr, but yeah. So this is just divisions, and the information I'm getting is a channel and a psychic. It is not evidence in a court of law. Obviously, you have to have evidence and you have to go to court. I'm not the law, and so I'm just telling you the visions that I am getting. But it's like, you kind of have to be like not the sharpest pencil in the box if you can't see what's going on here. One of like Epstein's lawyer mysteriously died. It's old, okay. Maria, I believe her name was Maria Farmer, or Mary. No, that's another one. Somebody, beautiful young mother. Her family was, I forget her name. She committed suicide. Oh, the one that was sex trafficked to Prince, the English prince. Now, he got in trouble. England, but he didn't get put in prison as royalty, but everyone knows he's disgraced. His future in running the country is ruined. Everybody knows what he did. So at least they kind of took care of that, because they knew that makes them weak, because they can use that as compromise on you. If we know what your leader did, your country can be bought and sold. And that's the danger here, that foreign actors know what the orange one in the White House, the current person in the head of our whole country, the president, if you want to call him that, they know what he did. So we are compromised at this time. Okay. And yeah, what a mess. So Of course they have to have a meeting. They have to try to sort it out. Did they get it sorted out? No. How? Because you can't control him. He will not shut up. He will not be quiet. He will not be curtailed. He has no self-control. He can't keep his mouth shut for 5 minutes. And he'll go off for whatever he thinks at the moment in, I believe, a state of dementia. Maybe not full blown. He's not all the way gone. He's partially still, able to communicate and function on some levels. But he can't be disciplined. He can't be follow any plan. He thinks he is the plan and he doesn't care. He thinks he can get away with this. Let's look and see if he really thinks he can get away with this or if he's really getting worried. But first, let's look at this lady. What would you call her? Well, she's a human being, a sex predator, a pedophile, a sex trafficker. And is she safe in there? Let's look at this. Is she safe in there? I'm going to pull full, I'm going to do my cards a little bit differently this time. Usually if you follow me, I'm really more of a medium and a healer, and I get downloads of information. I see visions, I hear things. I don't usually do the cards, but for this stuff, I'm using the cards to kind of back up and give me more information of what I'm looking at here. So let's see. Is she safe in there? Well, it's the ending. There's a lot of money, okay? This is about money. She has money. There's a lot of people with money. So people want this resolved. They want to shut her up, end this problem, get rid of her, or set her free. Get rid of this problem. Because big money is crossing this. There's a lot of money, control, and also, country starting with R, because they have information on all this too. So they've gotten away in the past. They've gotten away with this by spending money and hiding it. What happened? Okay. They've gotten away with it. They're going to try to hold on to their power, their money. Oh, is she safe? Okay. All right. She is still alive. Okay, I'm sorry, this is about her. She is still alive and she has money hidden away, but it's cost her a lot. She's holding on, waiting for something better. She takes a win. It's a win for a better place, but is she safe there? Oh, this is the fear. They will turn against her. She won't get out. She won't have what she needs to go on. That's what she's afraid of. And the best that can happen, she could be released. I already said that I think he's going to pardon her, which seems completely crazy. Let me look at the other cards. She's hiding secrets. She's in a stronger position. This is going to move forward quickly, and this is not good. It's going to come out. No, is this going to come out or be hidden? Is she going to get out? They're going to try to let her out and keep these secrets hidden. I don't see her getting offed here. I don't know why I see a lady with a gun around her. Because I asked, was she safe? I don't see the ending for her. I feel like they're going to try to get her out of there and pay her off by her freedom and hide this away. So they may just do that. A commutation, waiting for, another 3.5 years or 3 years or so. I don't know that this can hold on that long. You might see something moving forward before that. But I don't know why. It's her. She's the one with the gun. She's holding them at like, I got you. It's her. Because I saw a woman with a gun in it. I'm saying, it looks like her. What did they put a double in? It's her. She's holding that. She's like, I can let this information out to the orange one in the White House. I got you. I know about you. I could destroy your life and everyone else's. And if you get rid of me, there's information that people will release. So either way, he will be screwed. He has to deal with her. She is devious. Boy, she is not, she has her double AS covered. Oh, she's got this all covered. And she will fire on him. Like, that's what the gun is. It's a long gun, because I can shoot this. All I have to do is open my mouth and you will be done. Oh my God. Okay. So meanwhile, what is Congress doing? They're going to have a clown show about this. Let's look what they're going to do. They called up Mueller. Why is he in there? The Clintons. I don't think Hillary Clinton did anything. I think, everybody knows Bill Clinton was kind of a plague boy, but I don't know if he actually did anything. We could look at that, but he's worried. I know he's worried. And then they have a bunch of other Obama officials in there or something like, they have Bill Barr. Now, Bill Barr knows what happened when Epstein was in jail and how he disappeared, apparently suicide, which I do not believe. Once again, for entertainment purposes only, these are only my visions. I could be wrong, but if people would listen to psychics, they'd probably save you years of like, did he? So basically, you get what I'm saying? That the person in the White House that's pretending to be a good law and order person is actually, I mean, you get it? This is what they're trying to cover up. And everybody who's complicit in hiding this is also covering up it's not just about child sex trafficking. It isn't. Do you understand how many people have passed suspiciously? Well, enough said, right? Yeah, because I always hear it on the news, like, oh, they're predators, child pedophiles. But you didn't say, because I guess maybe they can't legally. So, okay, but the tape was altered in the prison cell where Epstein was. The body, the examiner said it looked like someone came from behind him, the way the neck was broken. And some people even think he escaped out of there. I don't know about that. There's too much energy on that. I do see him sitting somewhere else on the planet. I don't know if it's a ghost or him, but I almost feel like he's the undead. His soul is not resting. I know he's not crossing over, because after what he's done, he does not want to go face God. So he'll just reincarnate in a low vibration and come back here if he actually is dead. But I don't want to look at that because there's too much energy on that question. But as far as him just getting rid of himself, I think Bill Barr knows, and Bill Barr is scared. Let's look at Bill Barr, because they're calling him up to Congress. I think they just want to sweat him and make him scared, because you better not, because he would be an accomplice, right? Not only to protecting a sex predator, but getting rid of the evidence, but also, like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's remember, and for the orange one will always tell you what he will do. He said he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and get away with it. That means I can kill somebody right out in the open and get away with it. That's the kind of con man crook he is. So I was watching these videos. This comedian was interviewing MAGA people, and I'm like, the things they were saying of like, oh my God, what, you know, you, what people believe about, I mean, do they have like a low thyroid? I mean, I'm sorry, because when people have a low thyroid, they're tired, they can't quite think clearly. But this is way past that. This is just like one guy was saying, yeah, he's a time traveler. He's like Superman. He's going to fix everything. He's going to get rid of all the pedophiles. He's not. He's not, and just give a rat's you know what, whether you live or die. Probably better if if you are not here, because then he can be a narcissist and he feeds off people's suffering, really. Okay, for entertainment purposes only. I just need to call a thing, I'm I don't know if I get in trouble for making these videos. I know a lot of people are really angry. I don't blame you. I see people like with voodoo dolls and stuff, like, ah, you don't want to create karma. That's for real. That stuff is for real when people do that. I mean, you don't want to create karma for yourself. But okay. I don't judge that. I understand people are angry. I'm angry too, but I have spent years growing up emotionally and developing myself so that I can be most effective with my mind, body, spirit, rather than just get carried away with, because that's got to be affecting your health. If you're that angry all the time, maybe don't watch this, or take a break, or breathe, or, certainly don't beat yourself up. That's for sure. Okay. What were we looking at? Now I forgot what I was talking. Oh, Bill Barr. Oh my God. How are you? I feel like he's crying. He's like, and there's something hidden, like in his lower chakra area. Like he's got a deep, dark secret that he is hiding about physical things that happen. He is sweating bullets. His health is not that good either. So how's Bill Barr going to do? Like, I don't know when they're pulling these people up from Congress, because I hope the Democrats get in there, and they usually do know what they've done, their homework. They're up on all the facts and they present that. Whereas the GOP just makes it like a show, a clown show of saying ridiculous things that anybody with a brain that's functioning would just be like, what are you talking about? Oh my God. Okay, but let's look at how's Bill Barr doing. So how many cards? Let's do a full spread on him, because he knows what happened. How you doing? It's such abuse. Well, yeah. Oh boy. Huh? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. He could be done for. This is not good. I don't know what they mean by done for, but I have the death card here. Let's look. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I don't think he's going to come out and tell the truth of what really happened. He's going to play the game. So this is him. He stupidly walked off a cliff with this guy. It wasn't, thought, well, yeah, I can get involved with him. And then found out, uh-oh, I'm in a world of hurt. And so he's been battling. He got out after Jan 6, but it's not done yet. Apparently it's not done yet. The best that could happen is this is a wreck. Wish you could turn back, you can't turn back time. This is about the children that were abused. Now, he was in the White House, but now He is a goner. The MAGAs don't like him. The Dems don't like him. I don't think this is a physical death so much as like your life is over, dude. Anyone who gets involved with him either becomes a criminal, goes to jail, or they're done. He is done politically. That's what happened. That's in his future. They are not celebrating. This is a national problem. The fear is that the light will be shined on this, and he's got some decisions to make. He's going to try to juggle this. He might kind of come out okay-ish. Huh. I don't see him going to jail or prison. He might, when the Dems get in, he might spill the beans. But is he going to spill the beans? Is he going to say what happened? I didn't know they made me do it. Yeah, he may. He may end up, if the Dems get in the midterm, he may end up spilling the beans. He's probably isn't not undecided on that, trying to see how it's going to go. He's not a dummy. Okay. So yeah, that whole thing for Congress getting in there and interviewing or questioning these people, it's just like a show. So they can take up time and try to attack Democrats. Let's look at Bill Clinton. How's he going to do? I'm just going to pull 3 cards for him. And how's he going to do with this? What's going to happen with him? It's over. It's not really sure. It's not really clear. This is karma. He's trying to hold on. He's quite elderly. He's trying to hold on for dear life. It's over for him. People know about this. This is not going away. And this is karma coming back. Your karma's coming back. Let's look at Hillary Clinton. Sorry if people like her. I'm just reading the energy. I don't like her because she supported Monsanto. So my reasons are, which is the chemicals that they made genetically modified foods and spray our planet with pesticides that give us cancer, obesity, and diabetes. So I guess I'm like not a fan of Monsanto. What is she doing? Ooh, this is big for her. Ooh, this is going to happen quickly. I don't feel like she's going to be in trouble, but she is going to testify. They're going to put her in front of Congress. This is a big deal. I feel like she's going to stand up for herself. I feel like a lot of Democrats are going to stand up for her. I don't feel like she did anything. I don't feel like she's a pedophile. This is going to happen quickly, and people are going to come to her rescue. The Dems are going to come to her rescue. And it's just going to be like information coming out, but I don't feel like anything's going to happen. Let's look at Tulsi Gabbard dropping a bomb on sorry, excuse my language, BOMB. Don't flag my video, sorry. Certain words, I don't know if you can get flagged, but okay. So psychically what I'm seeing is Tulsi Gabbard threw out a round ball with a fuse on it, like a BOMB, like, here, get Obama. They did all this stuff. And then she's releasing top secret documents that don't really say anything, but like, I'm doing, like, moving paper around. See, I'm releasing stuff. See, there's nothing there. Who reads that anyway? Not the MAGAs. They don't read that. They're just like, okay, she's releasing stuff. So she threw out this big ball that's like a cannon. Throw it out there. Oh yeah, we're gonna get Obama finally. Really? After we had the Mueller report and the Durham report and reports out, and even a GOP committee that looked at this and wrote documents about this and agreed that yes, country with R did interfere in our elections. There's no even really crime here. But they're like, oh, he did something. He put spies out or something. He was spying on the orange one. So we have to make sure he's, punished for spying on, what? That's not they can't prove that. There was no crime. So what's going to happen with this big thing that gets thrown out is it's just going to go, the fuse is going to fizzle. It's a nothing burger. Nothing's going to happen because there wasn't a crime and Obama wasn't even really involved. I think at the beginning of the election, he sent some people out of the country who he thought were spies from countries starting with R. So, I mean, like, that's not a crime. You know, haven't we been over and over this already? And we all know they interfered. They didn't change the votes. He won. Orange won. So, like, why are you still wasting time? Because they have nothing better to do but to distract from what they're really doing. And that's not just all a big distraction. Okay, so, you know, it's like a QAnon game or something like this. See what happens the next day. Ooh, they're doing that. Ooh, they're doing that. But they're not doing anything. They're just performing. It's like a TV show, but nothing's happening. It's like a comedy of stupidity that keeps people looking somewhere distracted because then they can get away with all the crimes they're doing, the deporting, the concentration camps, the ruining the economy. Okay, a lot of their stuff that they're doing is going to get reversed if we can make it to the midterms. So let's look at the midterms. Okay, midterms. We are in a battle for our country right now. The Texas Dems have left to stop the GOP from stealing our country. And so they are heroes. And my last video, I said, call Gavin Newsom, call Pritzker, call Kathy Hochul, call Democratic governors and tell them, please, gerrymander. Show up to a knife fight with a knife, not a pencil. Don't sit there going, why are they doing that? When will they come to their senses? They are not coming to their senses. They are trying to steal our democracy, and we need to fight back. We are in a WAR. You want to call it a coup? Okay, call it a coup. They are trying right now. They sent the FBI agents after these Democrats, and I think one of the leaders' name is Chen Wu. I might have that wrong. I would call them and tell them I support you. They're doing with this their own. They've left their homes, their families. They left the state to try to save our country. Everything depends on the midterms. And this is going to be nasty. This is going to be a court battles. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be the biggest midterm fight we have ever seen. I do believe the Dems are going to win, but it's going to get nasty. And we have to go in with it all in. We have to go all in. There are no guarantees in life. There are no guarantees. I think we're going to win. I can't promise you that, but it looks to me, but it's going to be a nasty, nasty fight. It's going to get dirty. It's going to be a nail biter. We need to breathe and ground and do what we need to do to keep our democracy. And we need to support these people, call them, support them, because I don't believe they're going to get away with it. I don't believe that our country is just going to go down the tubes because the GOP is trying to gerrymandering and people just don't like them. Everybody knows what they're doing. Not everybody, but enough of us know. And so let's look at the midterms. Let's do a full spread on look at the midterms. Okay, I'm going to do what's above us and then what's below us. So it's going to be issue, what's crossing it, past, future, above us, below us, and then the serpent's tail. Okay. Okay. We're looking at how do we save it? How do we save our democracy? How do we do this? We are being betrayed by by the GOP, trying to betray us, stab us in the heart. The best that can happen is we could win this. We need people donating with money and powerful people supporting the people. This can happen. The Dems can win. That's the best that can happen is we can win and start getting our economy back. The fear is we lose our country. We're not America the beautiful anymore. We're more like a third world country. Sorry. In the past, we've been betrayed and trapped and gerrymandered illegally. We are going to something better. The Democrats have left. They are saving our country. They are giving their all to save our country right now as we speak. They are not with their home and family. They are out there fighting for us. We need to support them. This is what's beneath us, the messaging. Will we get enough? Will we have enough votes? They're going to play so nasty. The fear is that we have a tyrant, a dictator. Oh my God, we're going to do this. Not by a lot. Every vote, everything counts. This is yes. We're going to have people are going to step up. People with money are going to support this, or the people are going to come together and support this. We're going to do this. But right now, we'll look at it again as we get closer. But right now, it looks like we win by a little bit. And that may be enough. Oh my God. Whew. Hey, so if you like my video, please subscribe to me. It really helps me with this work that I do. I will not be here on Saturday. I usually am doing a Saturday video, but I'm teaching a class on how to receive guidance. It's on my website, sibylharmony.com. And that can also be found on my community page if you click on posts. I will be with my members at the end of this month for 2 hours of reading and healing, and that'll be on the 23rd. You can join my members. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Please take care. And we can do this. We're in it together. All right. Love you. Bye.